Cute.
What was that guy that was Groucho?
Yeah.
Or the other Marxist dude or the communist dude?
Yeah, either or. What's up, fellas?
I don't
How you
know.
doing tonight on a cold wolf moon? Everybody howl at the moon tonight.
I did on the way over.
Sure is pretty. Beautiful moon tonight. There's not a cloud in the sky either, man. There wasn't this morning. Moon was out bright this morning.
It
too,
was.
you know?
Came out early.
Really
Matter of
pretty.
fact, it came up early last night.
Yeah, it did. Gorgeous.
It was on a waning gibbous.
Yep. You guys doing good this week? Are you cold enough? Is it cold enough for you? It's cold enough for us. I don't like it.
I hate the cold. Despise it.
We didn't end up getting anything Friday evening, but a little bit of sleet, and then it was nothing by the next
I threw a
morning.
snowball at my
Oh, did
wife.
you?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
No more on me.
Did you hit her?
Do what I want.
Ice balls. What that
No,
was?
she was inside the car. I just took some, threw it at the windshield. You know, she's sitting there like this, and then all of a sudden, I said, "Man, you're inside the car. What's that snowball going to do?"
Break the glass, maybe, and put a rock in it. Oh, hey, John, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Only 8 feet of snow here. Well, you can keep it there, buddy.
8 feet.
Yeah.
8 inches. You wish 8
Yeah.
inches.
8 inches. Yeah, no, we didn't have enough to even really notice.
It was a little bit.
Yeah, it was more ice than anything.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
so.
The fountain froze, and it was 2 inches of thick ice that went on. The wind was coming this way. The fountain goes up with the water. The wind blows the water, thins it out to a mist, and it froze on the other side. 2 inches thick, running down the other side.
I was glad I didn't see it. I don't want to see it. I hate being cold with a passion. I would take 85 degrees year round and never have to.
You're gonna have to go south in Brazil somewhere.
I'd go to Panama in a heartbeat. And
Panama,
live, you know,
Panama.
it's 85 year round. You know, and bless the people out in California with the fires.
Yeah, they got it kind of warm out there. Matter of fact, most of those houses that are burning, I worked on those. I worked out there 10 years, literally. Laurel Canyon, Topanga Canyon, Mulholland Drive, Malibu. Everybody hates us during the daytime. They want us to build their houses, but they don't want us to park on the streets. So I'm going, how would you like to do that? Magic carpet surface comes in.
You got to shuttle in, man, you know? Yeah.
More money than brains, but not no more. Watch that new train rail come all the way down through there now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to put a high-speed rail. Who goes from LA to San Francisco? They're going to build $1 trillion rail system.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly. Well, they want to be a smart city.
Oh, a smart city. Did you say smart city in LA?
Yeah.
No, that ain't happening. That's an oxymoron.
Yeah, well.
I mean, we've got shelters open. Oh, my town just burned down. We have no water. Oh, we have water. I mean, it's just pathetic.
What's up, Keno? F you, man. Glad to see you, buddy. Rut-row, he said. You guys having a great start to your week, I hope. Like I said, it's been cold here. Well, what we consider cold, not what a lot of you guys.
No, man, it gets pretty cold. It gets down to the 20s.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be colder next week.
Yeah, it's only 18.
Yeah, only. Yeah, you spit and it freezes in the air, you know. I mean,
just keep your water dripping in a bit. Everything will be okay.
I don't want to see it. I hate it. I'm ready for spring already. So you didn't do any flying Sunday, did you?
No, but I watched everybody else fly. It was great. Loved it.
Why didn't you fly nothing?
What was it? Oh, I was in the middle of restructuring my little shop. She thinks that she owns a little area of my shop because her crap is stacked bazillion high, bazillion wide. And she goes, "Oh, I keep getting into it. I get to it. Well, you know, a year and a half or 2 years later, getting to it ain't getting to it. So guess what? I stepped in and I went,
got to
it. Got all out of the way. Well, what if I need it? Well, it's right there. I said, none of it left. I threw all the trash away, but I need the workspace. How about if I go in there and I take one of your kitchen countertops and I start building my airplane on your countertop? You go, well, I need it. Well, welcome to the world. That's how it works. Anyway, got it all done, got all clean, got everything before I can start working on it again. Hallelujah. I can see the floor, I can see the wall. It's great.
So you got some room now, huh?
I got that 14 up and out of the way. That thing's big.
It is big.
It's fun.
Yeah, I'm ready to fly it again. We need to.
Can't wait. I was there, man. We were flying stuff. We had almost tragedy, but we diverted the tragedy. Giant P-40 Warhawk, Phoenix P-40 Warhawk. He must have had a 50cc or a 60cc in it. Anyway, we had the club meeting this week. Everybody says hi.
Hi.
And So after the meeting, everybody's starting up their airplanes and everything. But when the big gasser starts up, everybody stops, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody else flying electric, electric's great and everything. But when you get some noise and big and money and tense, so this guy does. I don't even know him. He's a new guy in our club. But anyway, he starts it up, taxied it out, took off, flew great. He was flying great. Everything was great. He was doing his circuits and it looked good, flying smooth. It was great. It was like 5 minutes into the flight. Then everybody's not flying because we want to watch this great airplane flying around. He's doing a good job. Whew, whew, ooh.
The crowd is
So he comes down, and he was pulling it up to do a little bit of a vertical.
Oh God.
Downwind, right?
Yeah.
So now everybody, you could drop a pin in the whole field because everybody stops talking and everybody starts looking. Nobody's hoping he crashes, but I know a lot of people are saying, but I was hoping he wasn't going to crash it because I know how much time is invested. So anyway, he coming down, did a little vertical choke, something starved. Just his motors, I don't know if his pickup line got curled up on the inside of his tank or whatever it was, low on fuel. It just ran out of gas right here. That's not the place where you want to run out of gas.
No.
Right in front of everybody, downwind. So he nosed it over and he looked like he was doing a good job. He was turning it around, but he wasn't pointing his nose down as much as I thought he should be. I'm doing the couch piloting right behind
your
him.
control tower.
Yeah, I'm the control tower behind him. But he was doing a good job. Put his gear down, and then he had his nose down. But I told him, nobody was saying anything, but I could see that he started to lift his nose as he was coming back around downwind. I said, no. Keep the nose down and then start your base and bring it around. You got plenty of, you got this. So I'm yelling it out because I don't know if he has control or if he doesn't or if he's panicking or whatever. So I figured I'd just re-establish what needs to be done. And he was coming down and he was doing a great job. He was turning base. And now we have a big ditch on the other side of the parking lot that's, 8 feet deep?
Yeah.
He was going to go straight and land 90 degrees to the runway instead of turn and come back down. And I said, no. I could see what he was doing. I said, no. Keep the nose down and turn that thing onto the runway. And he finally realized that he could, and he did, and he saved his airplane because if he would have kept going and he would have straight down that ditch and ruined the whole airplane. I did not want to see an airplane ruined. That's the first time I've seen any flying since, last year.
Yeah.
But anyway, did a great job. Airplane is fine. Everybody's like, ah.
Yeah. Exactly.
He was happy. I was happy. I didn't want to see an airplane just, destroyed and everything, but he did a good job. That was the drama. So I left after that. Then I went home, finished the shop, got it all clean, ready to rock and roll, ready to work.
Yeah, because we got to break in the RV8 this weekend.
Got to break in a lot of things.
Yeah. Breaking these fingers again. They're like, I was talking to Thomas, last Sunday on the phone, and a lot of guys are dealing with bad weather and not getting much flying done. It's either windy or rainy or snowing. And this weekend coming up, it's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday.
I know, that blows. It just gets nice.
Yeah.
And then it brings the rains with it. Well, obviously that's from the south.
Yeah.
Florida.
Exactly.
Florida, it's a gift from Florida.
Yeah, well, right. Anyway, it is what it is. So that's when you start working on things. So let me, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what is basically in on the container now, and they are starting to ship. And it's a beautiful plane, guys. This is it right here. They posted this on Facebook, I believe today or yesterday.
That's a chipmunk, right?
I suppose it says it's a Revolution.
Spacewalker 2 looks like a chipmunk.
Exactly.
Spacewalker 2.
We've got a friend that's actually got a real plane practically just like that, but it's got a full canopy. It's not open, but Wayne and I have actually torn that plane down and for inspection, and the guy inspected it.
I can take anything apart. Don't ask me to put it together.
It's got to save all the screws.
Well, I ain't flying in it.
I mean, all the panels and everything we had to take.
Yeah, I
off,
remember
so.
we were missing a couple screws.
Yeah,
I said, "Who's piloting this? I ain't getting in it."
Right.
I'll fly my model, but I ain't getting in that.
Changed out the brakes, bearings, everything. Yeah, that was pretty cool though.
It is annual.
Yeah.
Annual, not annular.
But yeah, these are in, and the container is things are shipping, and I think there's another container coming in, I believe, in March. That'll have some things on it too, as well, because we're dealing with Chinese New Year, so they're on hiatus right now. But yeah, Thomas and the gang over there are working hard to get these planes unpacked and shipped out to you guys. So if there's something you want, you better jump on the wagon and get it. This particular airplane right here is really nice. And like I say, it's 82.7
82, almost
inches.
83.
Yeah, and should
Yellow.
fly really well.
Yellow and black.
Got the wheel pants. Our friend's plane is just like this on that back end of it. Looks just like it. Checkerboard.
Almost exactly.
Yep. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff, guys. So like I said, if you need a project, you best get on it and get it done. Let me see if I can find some things here.
Ooh, that's my airplane right there.
Right there. Let me go over here.
Go to your OnlyFans page.
I don't have that one.
What about the stick? Sticks coming in.
Yeah, the sticks are coming in.
And that's in on this container? That's a massive wing,
It
man.
is, man. It's huge. It's like an ironing board.
It's huge.
Picnic table.
It's really huge.
Really,
Huge.
really,
It's really
huge. We're supposed to be getting one of these at some point, and I told Thomas, I said, Wayne will have fun ripping that around.
Oh, that's fun.
You'll be the envy of John.
Love it.
But yeah, nice plane.
Because I built that in the 80s with Hobby Shack. If you guys remember Hobby Shack, if you're old enough, everybody in here is old enough to remember Hobby Shack, aren't you? They had you buy that. It's literally lumber in a box. It was $98 for the whole kit. And the kit was this thick by this wide, about 4 foot long. And it took not forever, but it was just a giant. The wing ribs were 4 inches thick.
Yeah.
Straight across, exactly like that. And matter of fact, I had a 60cc inline Super Tiger Twin, if you guys can remember that glow. Yeah, I pulled the elevator pulled off and did a nosedive straight into the asphalt. First flight. Learned to pin your hinges.
The big chipmunks are in, and I think they're shipping out too. Art Shoals. We gave this particular plane away at our.
Who won that one? I can't remember.
He was from another club.
Was
I
he?
think. Yeah. Yeah, he won that one. Yeah, there's the big Art Shoals plane, and they came in, and actually Mike Fox at our field actually got one of those.
Yeah, so yeah, he's been talking about it. He hasn't got it yet, obviously, because the container just got here. So I don't know if it was supposed to be in the warehouse or they sold it. I have no idea.
Yeah, because when he ordered it, it was a pre-order.
I don't know.
And
ooh, look at all that. Ooh.
pretty. You got that many lights on it? Wow, man, that's cool. Nice looking plane.
Oh, nice looking.
Yeah, Michael had a ball with that. Sporty. Sold out. So that one is actually sold out.
Is it
guys.
really?
Yeah.
It sold out before it even got here?
Yeah, because it was a pre-order.
Oh.
That's cool.
Oh, Tim's throwing some love.
Oh, Tim, thank you, man. We need all the sunshine we can get these days.
Mr. Sunshine has arrived. Cold as heck. 12 degrees here. Yeah, you keep that there, Tim.
Exactly.
Man, that Michigan's, ugh, all that wind coming off those lakes, I'll pass.
Yeah, I don't care for the cold.
Isn't that the one you have in the green? That was the red?
that was a different one.
Oh, that's a different one?
Yeah, the green one is in again, though. Yeah, man, that's the Shadow's actually sold out.
I like that plane.
No
one else did. I did. I loved it. I gotta love something that's ugly. Wonder how Camp's doing with his. I'm gonna call it Rivet Man. You know, he must be hitting that the hookah when he's putting that stuff in, because I'd go nuts and my eyes would go cross-eyed. Dot. 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 Dot.
I'm telling you, man.
Dot.
God.
Dot.
They've got the
looks good
the
though.
Mustangs are in as well, I believe. In the olive drab.
I thought it was the silver ones.
Well, there's silver in too. I
Oh.
saw it on the site
Uh,
earlier when I was looking. That's what I was looking at right now.
Phil's got new glasses, 3D glasses, or is it the kind you can see through clothing glasses? I remember those you can buy in the back of the magazines.
Oh yeah, comic books.
Oh, I never sent for
Or
those.
bazooka bubble gum.
Yeah, I remember that. It's good to look back in the back of the Soldier or Fortune magazines and find yourself a wife.
That Hawker's nice right there too. Hurricane. The Hurricane.
Snow wants to know if it's Legend Hobbies advertising day.
Yes, it is.
That's cool.
Thank
I
you
like
for
that.
joining.
That's cool. That's well, that's just
Yeah,
the
that's a
giant of what he
Chicano,
bought, right? Because
yeah.
he got the. Is it the FMS that
I like
makes
this
it?
plane too. No, it's Hobby King.
Oh, Hobby King.
I like this plane
Yeah,
too.
that's the one I first built. My first scale one. You don't build that when you're a novice and you don't know anything. It don't work well.
We're always advertising for Legend Hobby. Why? Because Legend Hobby is good to us.
Yeah, he is. He's amazing. I watched him work for 3 days and I go, dang, this dude's an animal. He's a machine.
We gave this plane away.
I like that Caravan.
And
That's
that
cool.
plane is beautiful, guys. I'm telling you, that is gorgeous and it is big. Pictures don't do it any justice. It's a super nice plane. Let's see. There was something else. Da-da-da-da-dee. Let's see. Spitfire's nice right there too. I like that. I like to have a nice big Spitfire. There's the Mustangs that are in the drab and the silver.
So it comes like that and you put the sticker kit you want on it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool.
Yep. B-25 looks nice too.
That'll look nice.
Yes, we'll have one of each, please. So yeah, guys. So if you are going to start a project, now's a good time to do it with the crappy weather. Cold weather, get it out in the garage, the building, the shop, wherever, run far away, run and get your stuff done. So yeah, we are basically, we've got several right now that we've got to get broke in, and we've got to get gas run through, and we got some more stuff coming. So yeah, and then Jared Kirby's got the P-47 coming in as well.
Didn't he have one prior to this? Didn't he? Did he sell that one? I think he did.
Yeah,
It was a gasser, and then he went to electric, then he sold it. I can't remember.
Yeah, hopefully you can get down to our fly-in coming up in the spring, man. That's like the third weekend in April.
Is it?
And yeah, we're gonna have a good time at that one. That's a good fly-in. Hopefully we'll get good weather.
It's usually goofy. Last time it was 30-mile-an-hour crosswind.
Yeah, it was crosswind, but we had didn't we have right many people flying that day? The one before that was really windy.
Yeah.
Well, it was
last
cold.
Was a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
So we got rain, but that turned out really well. The other one was that massive crosswind, 30-mile-an-hour crosswind. That flag never drooped. That thing was
straight out all day,
all the way across, straight across the runway.
Yep.
Just talk about crappy timing.
Phil said, "I'm working on a project right now, Taco Tuesday. Are you?" That could go either way. You're either eating the tacos or you're getting rid of the tacos. Phil, I don't know.
Well, sometimes it's better to get rid of the tacos after you rent the tacos.
You don't. Yeah, you don't ever own Mexican. You're just renting it for a little while.
That depends. There's some good Mexican. It hangs around.
Well, depends on what you eat, and it's typically just as hot.
I heard that the meat that you get at Taco Bell, it's D-rated, not C-rated, but D-rated.
That's scary.
So that I don't know if that is that the stuff that scrape all over off the walls. And
I don't know.
Make a taco out of it or something. I mean, I don't know.
Gee,
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing: if you got 99 cents, it's the way to go.
A little plastic in there won't never.
You just
kill
better have
you.
a bathroom close by.
Yep. Yeah, Jared said, "Yep, I had the 50cc Razorback, sold it, and got the 30cc Tar Heel."
I got it.
I hear you. You need to go ahead and get that composite P-47, man.
Oh, what the 100
Get it
10-inch
one and done, man. I mean,
$5,000 one.
Yeah, but that plane is beautiful, and I mean, everybody that's gotten it says it just goes together.
So's the beautiful model on the runway.
Yeah, well,
$5,000. Which one you want? You want 30 minutes or you want a lifetime of?
Yeah, it is what it is, though. Let's give you guys a roll call tonight. See who's in here. We know Snow left because we were advertising for Legend hobby, of which I'm very proud to do. So yeah, if you don't like it, let's see. John Holligan, first in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Ken Wade, lucky man, Ken himself, the David yourself.
Polishing
channel.
that golden horseshoe.
Let's see. RC Pilot Will, what's up, man? Scott Monarch, Phil Camp. Let's see. KBRC said he hadn't been here in a long time. Glad to have you back, man. EQRC, what's up, EQ? Let's see. We have got Lyndon Stewart. Yeah, we are the guest tonight, buddy. Let's see. Keith Christie. Glad to have you here tonight, man. What are you doing, man? Johnny Stansel.
Kenny says you're brown nosing.
Yeah, always, man. Let's see.
Let me get you a tissue.
Nathaniel Thompson. Doc, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Craig Beavan. Kenny. Always glad to have you here, Kenny.
Always glad to have that bus stop by.
Short bus, yeah. Hang out.
That's right. EPA certified.
They actually had a short bus of special needs kids flipped over today.
Yeah, but his front wheel and his back wheel are only this far apart.
Jared Kirby.
The muffler's in between the wheels.
I know, right? Paul McNeil, Philip Cockram, Keith Christie.
Oh, John threw a 20.
Oh,
See if I can get that in my pocket.
thank you, sir, man. We appreciate that. Always. Let's see. Hanger fit. Kenny talking about his 54 there. Well,
54?
Let's see. Missing anybody? Don't want to miss nobody. Going down
Sure
the list. Tim, appreciate the sunshine there, buddy. 12 degrees. You can have it, man.
I took a selfie of me showing up to work this week. Yep, that's me. About 6:30 in the morning. Just got done brushing my teeth, combing my hair, put on my happy smile.
Huh. Yeah, we appreciate that sunshine from the Midwest.
That's a lot of sunshine.
I'm telling you, man. RC Flying Veteran, good to see you here tonight, buddy. So yeah, we appreciate all you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to probably have a guest on here next week.
You ever shot a 3-pointer?
I still can.
Yeah. I shot a couple 3-pointers tonight. I was very accurate. It went net, nothing but net.
Nothing but net. I hear you. Yeah, Thomas mentioned last week about somebody being up here this week, but probably couldn't work out times and everything. So maybe next week. I think it was Donovan we were going to have up here tonight.
Donovan?
Mm-hmm.
Donovan.
Put me on the spot, man.
Buffy and Jody show back in the 60s?
No, we actually got a little bit of ice Friday evening,
Yeah,
but
a little bit of snow. We got a little flaking.
not much, not even much to talk about. So yeah, I saw you earlier, Mom. I saw you in here.
Did she leave on us?
No, she said she'd been here a while but couldn't get in the chat.
Why not?
So yeah, so we're gonna try to get the RV8 with the electric start broke in, possibly. You got to order some props, right?
We need props.
Yeah, we got to get props.
Gotta get props.
We got to get the T28 broke in. Got to get a prop.
Man,
Double blade.
is that dog floating biscuits or something?
I thought it was you for a minute.
No. I mean, that thing is eminent. My hair and my nose just, I'm just going,
I was thinking, well, I ain't gonna say nothing if he's.
Oh, dang. That dog's a farting machine. I'm going, dude, that guy's floating biscuits.
I told you he ate his dinner before.
So, did you feed him eggs or something? That's sulfur. Ugh.
Oh, that's soul food, man. We
Soul. He's got a dead soul.
evil
Something's
servants,
wrong.
them evil servants got.
I
to
mean,
come out.
don't get me wrong.
You hear
Everybody,
him talking about you like that. You hear that, man? You gotta be ashamed talking about him like that.
dude,
Who's
I'm
your
going,
buddy?
what's the
Who's your buddy, Mason? Who's your buddy? Yeah, that's right. That's
time
your
to
buddy.
clamp on that blowhole, buddy?
Yeah.
Whew.
Uh-huh.
Let's get the airplane thing going. Propellers, engines, starting, choke, linkages.
Okay. So, what have you got to do on the RV8 as far as?
RV8, just final setup. I got the ESC set up, electric motor start set up. I've got the engine all set up, throttle set up, all the linkages are set up. I just need to get the wings right there, put it together, get my battery placement. I don't think we're going to have any problem with CG. Should be a little nose heavy, which is great. And as far as I know, we can fire it up next week.
Cool, because we got to build the other RV8 and Old Crow Skin.
Oh, that's
too.
right. I forgot.
So, Jared, that is a float plane that is about 25, 30 years old. It is a Seamaster plane, and I have converted it from gas to electric, and it is just about ready to roll. All we have got to do now, let's see, really nothing to do other than a strap for the battery, because we're going to fly 6,000 in it. We're just going to get the CG right on it. And other than that, it's ready to go. A friend of mine picked that up at a hobby shop on a trip and got it at a really good price. And he's not a big gas guy, so he wanted me to see if I could convert it over. And Wayne did the equations, and I converted it. So, and other than that, I had to build a battery tray, put new servos in all over, adjusted the landing gear on it, because that plane can take off of land or water if you take the wheels and stuff off of it. But it's got a huge wing on it, so it ought to fly phenomenal. Wayne told him what motor, ESC, and prop to get. He did. And so, yeah, but they don't make them like that anymore, man.
No, that's all good stuff.
And that plane, that's the original covering on it too. So it's held up very well. So yeah. And
which one are you flying? You flying the one with the electric motor? Or you flying this one?
I don't care. I can fly both of them. You can fly both of them.
Can't fly both of them. You got to pick and choose.
Yeah, but you can fly. We can put your receiver in and fly it. And then
I see. Well, we just leave your receiver in there and my receiver in there, and we just go.
Well, we can do that too.
Or we just put it on a Y.
That might really confuse the crap out of it. I don't fly mode 4, so
you can.
But yeah, I like the scheme on that one a lot.
Well, then you can fly that one.
I think he said that we're going to put. At first, he said electric on this one.
Didn't he change his mind though?
Yeah, and then I think he changed his mind to putting a 40 in that one too.
Yeah.
Just a regular 40, you know. So
that means mine will be faster. If you're gonna fly the one with the electric motor, you can fly that one, right? Or you're gonna fly this one?
I want to fly both of them.
Okay.
So that's why I say we can put two. Get a receiver for each one of them. That way we can just flip them out.
We had a good sale at Tower on the 20-channel receiver with all the telemetry for. It was $249 for the 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was $100 off.
And that was with who?
Tower.
Was that a Spectrum?
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprised they put anything on sale.
I bought 5. I ain't gonna tell you.
I'm surprised Spectrum put anything on sale.
They're expensive.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, you know, I got some of the lemons in my stuff, and it's never done me wrong.
That is weird. Why would you name it lemon?
I know, right? But hey,
how about tangerine,
orange,
or cherry, or grape, or something? But a lemon.
But you see how good my stuff flies with
No, I know. It's just every time I hear a lemon on a receiver, I just go.
I tell you what, I've seen more guys have issues with brownouts with Spectrum than I ever have.
I know. I've seen it too. I had my first with mine. Yeah. That was the first one I had in 5 years.
Futaba.
Yeah, that was the first one in 5 years. I've never had any.
The damn plane was coming right at all of us.
Well, nobody knew it. The plane is. I just got to come.
I saw you coming at us, and I'm thinking, well, he's going to turn.
I didn't have it, but I didn't want to tell anybody I didn't have it. Everybody's kind of like out of the way, but it's coming straight for the building.
Sitting here like this.
Under.
I'm going, what's he doing? And all of a sudden,
I had no control over it, and then I got it back, and then I just gently turned it to the left, just like I knew what I was doing. But it was high enough.
I could see his heart
over the top of us.
You can see his heart beating through his shirt.
Dude, in my shorts, I was floating a biscuit.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
It's nothing I could do. That is the most worst feeling in the world.
He's like, I didn't have it. It was coming straight at me.
It's kind of like the wife coming and tell you, guess what? What? You're going to be a dad. That's the worst feeling in the world when you're not looking for it.
Yeah.
What?
Or if you've had a vasectomy.
Who's the dad?
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, we need props. This, that, you got the receiver. Your receiver's in that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I have mine. I got plenty of receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just need to run the engines in, break them in, a couple tanks, and then fluctuate the tuning depending on the day and on the humidity and the temperature. Yeah. And then make sure it's balanced correctly, and then we can fire it up. But yeah, the one with the starters is going to be ready to go. It's 80% done, 20% more. Tidy up everything. You have to give me the wing so I can take it home and balance it. Ready to go. They're going to start rocking on this one, and then the yak. That's 90% done.
Yak.
Nobody likes the yak. I don't know why.
Yeah, Johnny Lemon does get hard knocks, and I'm gonna tell you, I got him in some of my biggest planes, man. I've never had a glitch with them, so don't know. Call it luck. I mean, call it dumb luck. Call it what you want to.
I literally haven't heard anybody getting hit with a lemon.
Yeah, and the 10 channel
just saying that is just not right. I've never heard anybody get hit with a lemon.
Motion put their name on them for a while.
That is weird.
And sold them, but then Lemon said, well, if you're going to sell them, we want our name back on them. So
it's all that branding BS.
But now you can rcjuice.com, you can get them cheaper than you can at Motion RC. And that's where I normally buy mine from. And the 10 channel with stabilization is a hell of a deal. I mean, and it's got telemetry. You can put satellites with them. Yeah, I've been very impressed by them, and the stabilization in them is awesome. Very locked in. So, like I said, call it dumb luck, call it what you want to. I've never had a problem. So, and guys, for all of your servo needs, high-tech servos, anything like that, Legend Hobby, Thomas is stocking those. And also, High-Tech stands behind their servos. So if you got a problem with something, let Thomas know. Thomas knows they're going to stand behind their work. So, you all right?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. Good. So for all your servo needs, High-Tech servos, go to Legend Hobby and get what you need, and Thomas will send them out with your plane. And like I said, if you have a problem with anything, he'll stand behind it because High-Tech's going to stand behind him. Yeah. And trying to think, Stinger. So now, that Thomas has the Stinger engine. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to open it, but man, it's so dang tight.
You don't hear that often. But yeah, he's carrying the full line of Stinger engines now, guys. So if you need a Stinger engine for any of your projects you're working on, you can get them there. And from what I can see so far, they look like pretty good engines.
We're good.
Yeah. So yeah, and y'all hit the thumbs up too while you're doing.
So talk about Phil's rivet job. Have you seen his page?
Yeah.
Seen all the rivets he's put on that thing?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had $1 for each rivet.
I mean, before he even gets does he have the motors mounted? I think I've seen the motors. Did he get the motors? Did he mount them? I think he did. I don't know. All I know is I've seen a bunch of bumps on there. He's doing all the rivets, and that's just crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way. Just me thinking about getting that little thing and going.
Yeah, because he's doing epoxy on
I don't know what he smokes while he does it, but
he's got his Quaalude.
Mushrooms, Quaalude, hookah. He's got I don't know, but it looks really good.
I used to do it with a pen, and that was bad enough. With a little fine tip Sharpie, and that was bad enough just doing that. I can't imagine doing it with.
I don't know, but it looks great.
Oh, it looks.
He's doing a great job. You just keep it up. Don't stop until you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough.
Yeah, he said yes. And that's why I say that's tedious work, man. Just doing it with a fine tip Sharpie was bad enough. That's why I say I can't imagine sitting there.
I don't even like putting the stickers on. Just
see, I love that. I love the detail. So that's more detail I can do to one, the better I like it. And I've seen a lot of guys at our field. They'll bring a brand new plane out, no stickers, no nothing, and they'll fly it. And I'm going, well, why didn't you put the decals on? No, man, I always get it dialed in.
Right.
And, I gotta make sure I got it trimmed and flying good before I even put decals.
That's right.
I'm like, but if I'm going to fly it one time, if something happens, it's going to look good the whole time it's flying until something don't work out.
Have you ever dorked an airplane on your Maiden?
Oh, yes.
I did too.
Yes, I sure have.
It is the most worst feeling.
I had one that I painted. I had a Spitfire, the Flightline Spitfire.
Is that the one I seen you fly? The one with all the weathering on it?
Yeah, man. Look,
is that FMS
that's
or what is
number
it?
2. The first one I had, I put invasion stripes, weathering. Man, it was beautiful.
Okay, it was.
The maiden flight, I'd never flown one before. I was out there by myself.
Oh.
Okay. I get the tail up, man. She starts to go, and well, I'm thinking, well, it's like a regular plane. Punch it. Well, guess what happens to a Spitfire when you punch it? It's called torque roll, and in half it broke. Okay, so basically, being that it snapped in half right behind the battery, I took it, went back, glued it together really good, put some sticks in it, you know, got it where you couldn't, of course, I had to touch it up where you couldn't tell it.
I don't want anybody to see that crack.
And I learned how to fly that one really good. And then I eventually bought the one I have now and repainted it and redid it. And yeah, it looks phenomenal. And it flies great. That's why I want a big Spitfire too. That and the Mustang, and I'm good.
I was really surprised how well the Spitfire flies because I was flying the Phoenix. I haven't had the Legend one yet, but I was just doing the 60 size Phoenix. It's got a very large elliptical wing, right? I mean, it's a big wing. That wing compared to the 190s and the BF 109s and all that was massive. You could just see it. If you've ever seen a FW, not the 190, but the other one with the real skinny square top on it. I mean, the fuselage is like this. The guy's got a window this big, and that's why they had a hard time shooting all these guys down. And then the German guys, when they captured one of our P-47s, they got in there. You know how you reverse engineer, look at all, study it all. They said, man, this thing is an anchor. They got all these things and all this room to do all this stuff. He goes, this thing is massive. So they did. They go, it's totally opposite of their thought process. Well, we outran them because we had all that supercharged equipment that ran all the way down the intercooler, the whole deal. And then the whole fuselage is full of that on the bottom.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing engineering. I mean, that's way back in the 30s, late 40s. I mean, mid 40s.
Well, and that's you know, that's the thing. You know, that for a foam airplane, that Flightline Spitfire flies incredibly well. It's a little underpowered now. I'd like to see it have more power. Don't get me wrong, but that's just like the Flightline Corsair.
Is that the big one that they have? The Banana Hobby came out with the big P40. It didn't have much power. 3-bladed prop. Remember they were complaining about it didn't have any power.
Well, I know FMS.
Was it FMS? Is that what Banana Hobby carried?
FMS has the big Mustang that needs way more power.
But it was a Spitfire that Banana Hobby came out. It was a big one, 80-inch or something. Foam, and then it's just like the power system was down. The 3-bladed prop.
That's why I never ordered.
And they were complaining about it because it didn't have the power that everybody thought.
And you couldn't order it as an ARF. You had to order
so you can manipulate it.
Yeah,
I see. So
yeah, now
it was pretty. It was big.
One of the prettiest Spitfires I've ever seen is the one that the guy crashed at our fly-in that year. That was the Tower Hobbies. The real
is that the one that crashed into the other 3D guy?
Yeah, that was a big
midair.
Yeah,
3D guys. You know how they do their thing, right?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Did you see me? Listen, no problem. It's great. I admire it. All that stuff. I love it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But when you get guys that are doing circuits with a Warbird like this, right?
Yeah.
So there was this guy. I don't know his name. I don't know the whole deal, but he had the big Spitfire, 60cc, whatever it was. It was big.
Yeah.
And he wanted to do his circuit. So he was coming down the runway while the 3D guy is doing it. And they both know they were there. I know everybody knew they were there, and I don't know who was pushing buttons or who decided to go. Anyway, long story short, here he is. And then they're all down. So what's that?
Like $10,000 worth of airplanes.
$10,000 worth of airplane. Oh, so I just got there right after it happened, and I seen everybody's going, ooh, oh, I'm going, well, what did I miss?
Yeah.
And everybody's down at the end of the field where the guy's 3D, he got T-boned by the Spitfire, and it was ugly.
That Spitfire was
there was
beautiful.
Nobody happy.
God.
I think everybody's still mad. But something's going to have to be done at these events. Either they're going to have to 3D it on the other side,
or give the 3D their time, and then let.
Well, I asked them about that too. I said, why can't we segment? Okay, all the 3D guys, get out there. Great, look at me.
Yeah.
Great. Warbird guys. I think that would be a great idea. And you could break it down like just small ones, small Warbirds, anybody. And then you got the big Warbirds.
Well, that's like at Joe Nall. They have the 3D line. They have the.
Yeah, but we don't have room for that.
I understand, but that's where you've got to say, okay, you get this amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it done though. I mean, it's a great idea, but I haven't seen. Have you guys seen anybody where they segment it like at a Fun Fly event? 3D guys get 15 minutes, and then the Warbirds and Fun Fly guys get 15 minutes. Have you anybody seen that anywhere? I haven't seen it. It's a great idea.
Right.
because I asked that when we had after that problem, and it kind of just peters out. Whatever.
Yeah, but I'm telling you that Spitfire, that's the one I'd love to have. That's a big Spitfire, and that was Tower Hobbies, and he had it done right, man. I mean, it looked good. The engine in it was good. The retracts were nice. He had it all done up. It was beautiful. I hated it for him. I really did. But
yeah, that sucks. It sucks.
Crap happens. Jeff, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Mr. L.A. Jeff in the house. Jeff from Lower Alabama, that is. Yeah, it's one of them things, man, where when you've got several, because a lot of times for our fly-ins, we have one whole end of the field is 3D guys.
Yeah.
And they're big planes.
I know, expensive. Every one of them is minimum $5,000.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So you've got that many guys, you've got to do something.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I mean, if we took in question the 27 people that are in here, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of 3D guys in here. There might be. I don't know. Would you like to have segmented at a fun fly? Everybody wants to have flying time. Everybody wants safe. Everybody wants to bring all their stuff home. Would you enjoy a segmented time of 15 or 20 minutes just for the 3D guys? So they're going to go do all their stuff? And then a segmented time for the warbird guys and everybody that wants to fly circuits to do that? Do you guys think that would be viable? Would that be the answer?
Well, you could always break it down. Since you got 60 minutes in an hour, you give
half hour.
You give 20 minutes to the 3D guys. You give 20 minutes to the, say, smaller aircraft such as jets, smaller, civilian planes or warbirds, and then you give time to the bigger warbirds.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a thought.
And you rotate the times, So
I don't want to see anybody hit anybody. I want everybody to have a great time. But man, when you get so much money in the air, and somebody T-bones somebody with a foamy, T-bones somebody with a $5,000 airplane, everything changes real quick.
Yeah, because I think that guy with that Spitfire said he had about $5,000 in it.
That's a lot of money to me. That's a lot. That's 50 grand.
It had a nice engine on it, man. Very nice engine.
I hate that had a nice engine on it. I hate that.
Yeah, he wasn't happy. He was flying that jet that was screaming up and down there so fast. And 3D guys were complaining about that a little bit because they were flying then too.
Yeah, see, somebody's
he was screaming that little jet at probably 120 miles an hour around like a
it just doesn't mix.
And
that's kind of like the helicopter guys. See, they'd have to have their time as well. Because I've seen a lot of scale guys bring their stuff. They're cool.
Yeah.
The big scale ones, the helicopters.
Yeah.
Well, they don't do 3D with the scale stuff, but I mean, they want to fly right in there, right in front of everybody, so everybody can see. So you have to segment time for that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why they don't do it. You wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where you definitely, you don't want to see nobody crash something.
Won't work. Some guys don't want to fly with others no matter what type of plane. I won't fly when there's 3D guys. Yeah, see, that's common sense. If you see 3D guys flying, right, usually, what would you call that? Courtesy? Yeah. 3D guys are flying. Okay. As soon as they run out of fuel, they all land, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Then you can go up, and now everybody else goes up that does the circular stuff, right? The circle jerks. So, yeah, some guys you're just not going to please whatsoever. I want to do it. You can't have it, I want to do it my way, and have 100 people there flying.
Right.
Somebody's going to have to regulate. I don't want to regulate anybody. I wish everybody could fly at the same time. That'd be awesome. But you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can't have a 150-mile-an-hour airplane jet come through and have a 3D guy going.
Well, too, with the 3D planes, they can take off and land in one small spot.
Yeah.
Whereas your jets have got
to have too, but it's a once.
Your jets have got to have running room for landing and takeoffs.
Yep.
Most of your warbirds do. Your civilian planes do. So it's kind of tough.
It is what it is.
Go
to an all warbird event. Enjoy all the warbirds.
Well,
Bomber Field, September.
Yeah.
I think they have one in spring too.
I think they do too.
But I think the one in September is the warbird one.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better bring your shorts for that one because shoot, it was on fire. It was hot.
Yeah, I can handle hot. I don't do cold well. That's
the wind just died. It was about 3:00 in the afternoon. It was 100 degrees, no wind. Humidity was 100%. Everybody just looked like they got out of the water.
Yeah. I'll take it any day over being cold.
I agree. I don't like the cold. I hate the cold. Despise it.
I just don't even care. I saw some stuff the other day in a store. You've heard of the Big Blue store, right?
Big Blue, yeah, I've been there before.
They had a spray up there by the counter there. It's called Gnat Away.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you spray it on your head or your hat and it keeps the gnats off of you. I was saying, damn, we need some of that certain times.
Well,
of the year.
that. What's it called in the green can that sell at Walmart?
Off. Maybe?
Yeah. No, is it off? No, it's another one.
Skin So Soft works good too.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Spread that around. It's got DEET. It's DEET. 40%, 20%,
Yeah.
60%.
Now I've heard that if you take a dryer sheet and put it under your hat, gnats won't come around you either.
Yeah, you're gonna have a
Now people do
good
hang
smelling
those.
hair.
People do hang those in their boats for spiders.
Do they?
Yeah. In the like if your boat hangs out over the water, you get spiders and stuff in it.
Yeah.
I've seen people put those hanging on strings in their boats to keep spiders away. So there's got to be something to it. It's kind of like hanging a plastic bag of water over the door. They say flies won't come in. They do that in Mexico and a lot of places.
That's like that reflective tape they put on the windows at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because look up there, it's like a piece of cotton, and there's a reflective tape behind it. And then I guess the flies see themselves or something, and they go away. I mean, I have no idea. It could be just a tradition of whatever.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico. You don't drink the water when you go to
Don't
Mexico.
drink the water.
You can drink the Mexican Cokes, but I
Yeah.
still don't trust that. Because where do you think they got the water?
Dos Equis.
Where do you think they got the water?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so it is what it is. It's going to be the Gulf of America before long, though, right?
Do what now?
It's not going to be Gulf of Mexico anymore. It's going to be Gulf of America.
You know, man. I'm like, don't we have more things to worry about?
I don't know.
I mean,
Look,
it's nobody's ocean.
I'm
if
trying
you
to
wanna be
keep
honest.
gas and buy props so I can go to the field and fly, and I'm not worried about what you're going to name something over there.
Really, it's like it's God's ocean, you know. So
Don't get DEET on plastic. Watch it as it will melt. Really, DEET
yeah, I think I've
melts
heard that before,
plastic?
too.
I know one thing, man. When you mix that stuff and you're sweating, it starts to burn you.
Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of chemical
Now,
reaction.
Skin So Soft from Avon is great. I mean, for gnats,
Whoa,
mosquitoes,
wait,
things like
wait,
that.
back on Avon. What?
Skin So Soft. It works great. It's a spray,
Skin So Soft is
Yes.
a name brand from Avon.
and it is a killer insect repellent. Yes, it is.
Avon sells insect repellent.
Skin So Soft, man. What part of? Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, the crapper's
Skin
full.
So Soft.
But the crapper's full.
No, it's not. It's a product they sell, and it's a spray, and it works amazing for mosquitoes and insects.
Did you find that by accident, or did you read about it?
No, they advertise it. as that.
Really?
Yeah, but it really does make your skin feel good. There's no bad smell. It doesn't make your
The
skin
feels good right
doesn't
now.
make your skin burn. You don't have bugs around you, do you? I mean,
well,
gee, many
it
crickets.
depends, man. You sharded after your plane lost its motor.
Yeah,
and
you
tried
got to
get
break
back.
it down for Wayne, obviously.
Yeah, he's right. Sometimes,
yeah.
sometimes he's right.
But yeah, it does work really good.
What else we flying?
Yeah, it's not sold as an insect repellent. It's sold as a skin.
That's what I was asking.
But it's what I told you.
I know
It's
that.
sold as a skin
got that.
softener,
I got
which
that.
I told you.
I got that.
But it works great as an insect repellent.
That's awesome. And I got
Phil,
that. That's awesome.
Keith, sorry.
See, it wasn't just me.
I mean, it does.
Skin So
work.
Soft isn't sold as an insect.
It's
repellent,
not.
but it works.
It does work.
SSF.
And the
works
nice thing
well.
about it, it doesn't stink. It
Break
doesn't burn
it down
your
for
skin.
Wayne. Ken said he's polishing his golden horseshoe. You know where
Yeah.
that is.
Uh-huh.
Says break it down for me. Jeff is correct.
That's right.
Don't
See?
get DEET on your plastic. Okay, we covered all those.
Yeah.
All
see?
right, next. I need some props.
To prop
The
up
40
on, or
cc,
You mean to prop
The
up
40
on,
cc,
or to prop something
the
up
60
on, or to
cc,
put
the
on an
20 cc.
airplane. I mean, what do you need it for? I mean, you know, you're
need
not being
everything.
specific.
I got to get all kinds of.
I mean, you know,
It can't fly on nothing. It's got to have a screw.
I told you a chicken dip snuff. Would you look
Chicken
under his
dick.
wing for a bucket?
What's that? What's that metal guitarist, heavy metal guitarist that plays with that
There's
KFC
several.
chicken bucket head on his face, on his head? Have you seen him? He's literally a heavy metal dude, and he has an upside down KFC chicken bucket over his head as he plays the guitar. He's real popular.
Well, Marshmallow used to wear a white lampshade. over
Yeah,
his
I
head.
don't know.
I
I
never
don't
saw a
listen to it.
chicken bucket unless it was Angus Young that played for AC.
No, Angus ain't young no more,
No, he's not.
and he's only like 4'9". He's like a midget almost.
Bucket head.
Yeah, Buckethead. That's who it is. Only Phil would know that because he's one of them.
Well, look at all the guys saying they all know,
See,
man.
they'll know who he is. Buckethead. I wonder if he uses used KFC buckets.
That'd be nasty,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
wouldn't that be like grease stain up there?
Yeah. Jeez.
You know, I love fried chicken, the whole deal, but man, you let that chicken set out for one day in the sun.
Phew.
You
Well,
got worms.
I wouldn't
growing in-
eat damn KFC if it was sat out in
Oh.
of the refrigerator for half
Buckethead.
a
Now,
day.
isn't that a heavy metal band, right? You know, Buckethead's up there and Slipknot, the same smell. That guy that wears all the crap that hang. What is it? Is it just a costume that everybody wears when they get on stage and makes them feel good about themselves, or
Like
they
I
just
said,
look trying to be different? or-
Marshmallow wears white lampshade on his head, so that lights up with LED
Yeah.
lights.
Now, what was the point of that?
It's like It's like when Lady Gaga first came out. I guess they don't want people to see them for who they really are.
Kind of like that chick from England.
Where's the
Saya.
hair down to here?
She's
Yeah,
got that black hair on the one side and
Yeah,
gray hair on the
yeah,
other
it's all the
side,
way
and then
down
it
to
comes
here.
down to here, and you can't see her face.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
What?
Wow. I know. I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't get it.
I don't know, but
I'm shy.
Taylor Swift, I seen there must have been a sweet guy in the audience. He was singing "Shake It Off, Shake It Off, Shake It Off."
Without look.
Here's a chick making billions of dollars.
She gave $10 million to California.
I
okay?
wanna see the next song that she makes when she breaks up with this football player. I like big footballs and I cannot lie.
Drop
I mean,
kick me
what's
through
it
the
gonna
goal-
be?
Drop kick me through the goalpost.
She's gonna make another $1 billion on football songs.
Yeah, well-
I used to love my football friend, and now I don't. Now I'm on my head friend, and I've dated the whole team.
She gave California $10 million.
$10 million. Let's see,
Yeah.
$10 million from $1 billion. That leaves 990.
It's the tax write-off.
That's exactly what it is.
Come on. Oh, I've got to pay how much in taxes?
And you ever
this year?
notice? Very seldom can anybody give large sums of money without telling somebody.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
there are some that do. Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Well, you know what
He
they
gives
say.
money to the hospitals, the cancer. He did this. He's
Yeah.
done that. He's put people through college, and he doesn't tell anybody anything.
Right. Well, most people that do good things do it in the dark.
But
anyway.
I don't think it's the person that has the money, like her. She's not gonna say it. It's the PR.
Of course.
It's the machine behind her. Because
Yeah.
without that machine, she wouldn't be making all that money. It
Mhm.
takes. Do you see all the trucks that it takes to make one show?
Oh yeah, I know.
Do you know how much
But now
carbon
she
footprint?
but now she gave all of her workers like huge
Yeah, I
money.
did- I seen it.
She does give to a lot of people. I'll give her that. She gives to the cancer
better.
research. She did a lot for kids at Christmas. She went to some of the children's hospitals and stuff. So she does give a lot. I will say that. But my God, when you're making that kind of money, I wish I'd do it for people too if I had it. You know, if I won that
Yeah,
last
but you
$1
can't
billion
sing.
lottery.
You can't sing,
You never
and I
heard me
can't
sing.
dance.
You never heard me sing.
Evidently not. I ain't gonna go to the shower and check it out either.
But yeah, I mean, if I'd won that $1 billion lottery, I'd have probably done a lot for a lot of people too.
It is what it is.
You know,
I don't have that billion. Don't want that billion. You know how many problems come with $1 billion?
no, but I'd like to find out.
I'll help you.
That's what I'm saying. We'd have our Tyler Perry hangar. You understand what I'm saying? We'd find a big piece
massive
of land.
airplane. Those airplanes are huge. Well,
Yeah.
Ramy's the one behind it all,
Of course.
but he does a great job.
We'd be calling, hey man, can you come down here? Yeah, I'm Wayne. I'm Jeff, and this is Wayne.
I like
never heard of us. Well, have you heard of Benjamin?
Yeah, that's right. How many
Yeah.
zeros you need?
Really? We can
know.
help you to know us. How about that?
It'd be fun. But
Yeah.
you know, I live in reality.
Yeah, but like I said, man, we'd have a nice hangar. I can tell you that.
I like a pig's
runway.
butt, and I cannot. Yeah, better not. I like the bacon. I've been looking for bacon seeds, but I can't find any.
Really?
Yeah, plan on building a garden. Can't find the bacon seeds.
Where does bacon come
They
from?
showed a pig raised on just all natural grains and everything, and then they showed a pig raised in a pig farm where they raise them,
Mhm.
and they cut it in half, and they showed you how much fat grows on one of the ones that grown in the farm with all the additives, preservatives, whatever they shove in
Yeah.
the food. It's like this thick all the way
yeah,
around in
yeah,
fat.
fat.
And then they showed the one on grains and everything,
Yeah,
and it's real
lean,
thin
yeah.
layer all the way around.
Yep. Yeah.
Bacon's like gold, man.
Yeah.
I love
Pork
bacon.
bellies. Pork bellies.
I love it.
Yeah. Take you a Boston butt, cook it on the grill, shred it, put sauce on it. Best barbecue you ever eat.
Mm. All right, so back to airplanes. All the airplanes are coming in.
Yeah.
We got some new airplanes coming in. You got the big stick.
Mhm.
You got the P-51.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Oh, it's
don't
the
say.
Chipmunk.
Yeah, that one. Hopefully he's going to.
So you got 3 more coming in.
Yeah. Mustang, as soon as it's ready, it'll get on the boat, which hopefully will be
It's not on this container.
No, it'll be spring probably for midsummer for that one.
It's only a couple more months, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. That'd be nice. Yeah, that and I'm gonna get it in silver, and I'm gonna get that one all done up. You think I ought to go ahead and put a Moki in that one?
You might as well just do the inline comb, man. Just do the
Yeah.
inline comb, 4-cylinder, 3-cylinder.
Hasn't got a lot of
You know
power
how
yet,
much that
does
thing
it?
weighs?
But yeah,
20
but it
pounds.
ain't got no power.
20 pounds.
Yeah, but the guy that from the light darker side of RC built one, it ain't got no power.
Well, it has power. You just got to prop it correctly. See, they're running a scale prop. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to go fast, you got to bring in the diameter and into the pitch.
I'd rather have the Moki, man. It just sounds.
It sounds really good. It really does. But,
you know.
that's a radial. You want it in line. Wouldn't that be cool to take 2 4-cylinder combs and do the...
Yeah.
That'd be 40 pounds of engine. It's over 20
That's a
pounds a piece.
454 LS right there, buddy.
Yeah. What are they? 10 grand a piece?
Shoo. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen.
It's everything I can do to buy a $400 motor, if that. And I buy them used. It is what it is.
Yeah. I definitely want that Mustang to sound nasty. I like for it to sound like wheels that came out there. What did he have in his? Do you know?
He had I think it was a 55 or I don't think it was a DA. It must have been a DLE 55 or so.
That motor sounded good.
It did.
Thing, man.
It sounded really good.
And it flew great. I'd have bought that plane from him if he'd have sold that plane. That plane's old, though, from what I understand.
It is. It's been like around for 10, 15 years. Everybody's had 5 different owners or something. It's pretty. Flights good.
It's blue, light blue, and silver.
He's back in town. He lives here now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. His dad's in Michigan and Will lives here.
How's his dad doing?
Oh, I heard it's on the other end of not good because aggressive,
Yeah.
not good when you get sick and old and not fun and not fun.
Not good. But
all right. We added one and everybody's talking about barbecue. So somebody's hungry.
everybody's ready to get something
And
to
let
eat.
Phil get back to his dots.
Hey, yeah.
He's like a chicken.
Peck, peck, peck. I know, right?
Can you imagine going around the Cali?
Oh, God. No, that's when you get a rotisserie for your plane
Yeah, I
and
got a
you start turning
rotisserie.
the plane, you know?
I know, but he's doing a good job. Really looks
It
good.
looks phenomenal.
I can't wait to see it.
It's beautiful.
I think he's going to put a pink rainbow paint job on it or something. What was the name? Wasn't it an outhouse, some kind of outhouse mouse or something he's going to put on it?
Mouse, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be looking good. It's going to fly good. It's got electric. It's going to be simple. Don't have no tuning.
Yep.
But just something sounds so sweet when you got 4 engines running. The only bad part about that, I don't like the anemic. It's like a silent fart.
Yeah, well, you ain't got to worry
But
about
it is
gas
nice when
running
you don't have
out.
to worry about.
Yeah, you ain't
It
got
is.
to
You can put a
sync
sound
it.
system on it.
That's what I'm
Teach.
saying.
To each their own.
Go ahead and put you a speaker about that big in one side of
Just
it.
get a big bass.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we're going to let you go. We appreciate all of you for being here tonight. We've just been kind of cutting up with you and having a good time. I think we'll probably have somebody on here for you next week. I'll be talking with Thomas.
Maybe the mayor of Los Angeles
And,
would like to come on.
No. No, not going to work. But I hope you guys have a safe week. Stay warm. If some of you, that's not a problem. But for a lot of us,
Florida.
We're hoping to get some warm weather sometime and some
Can't wait.
good weather. Yeah,
Gonna have to
we're
wait.
ready. So
Love warm
we just
weather, hate
appreciate the
cold.
support for you guys being here and hanging out with us. We're just, like I said, we're just having fun doing what we do. We appreciate Legend Hobby. If you guys need something, get over there and get it because this container, as you see,
Get it.
things are selling out quickly. And it'll be probably late March before another container is here.
That's
So
right. Get my fingers on it.
yeah, if you need something, you better get it now. But be safe. Have a great week. Don't work too hard. Get some flying in. And we will see you here. I can't see the screen, Wayne. You're right in my freaking way. Dang. We'll see you right here next week, guys. So take care. Be safe.